As a psychic or a medium, intuitive, spiritual healer, it's okay to be wrong every once in a while. And I'm going to tell you why, right after I deliver some mail. So what happens if you are a medium or a psychic, in this case particularly a medium like myself, and you start to tune in and you get the first person from the other side to come through and you give a bunch of specifics as to who they are, but the person you're reading for doesn't know who they are? Well, that's okay, because that happens sometimes, and I don't mind muddling through a few of who I call the quote-unquote stragglers. Sometimes when you're doing this, you got to get through the stragglers. You got to get through the spirits that want to get a message through but don't quite belong to the person you're reading for. Sometimes they do in a roundabout way. And that's what this video is about. Getting through the stragglers. But at the end of this, we didn't get to anybody that we knew. And that's where the problem came from. So what happened was I got through about 3 people. And the person that I was reading for did not have a clue as to who any of these people were. So what happens when that happens? Well, we have to stop and reassess. Why would that happen? So I asked her a really critical question. Do you live in an apartment building? And guess what the answer was? If you guessed, bing, that she does live in an apartment building, then you're absolutely correct. So I went through a couple more people and nothing. And as I get towards the end of the reading, I hear this voice chime in right here. Would you hurry up because I'm trying to run a hotel here? What? Okay. So, striking out. That was a complete strikeout. And it's okay to strike out. And I believe that everyone has the opportunity to have a message come through for them. Everyone. So, what we did was, we decided that we're going to have a new conversation, but in about 2 weeks after I'm all cleared out of all that craziness, and the person is not going to be at their apartment for the next reading. They're going to go somewhere else. And what was really important is that she knew that we were going to try to connect again. So if you book a reading with me in particular, I tend not to give up until I get the results that I want. And it's just so important to me to make sure that if you ask for me to read for you, that we get that. It's super duper important, because if you've asked for me to do a reading for you, I feel like there's a reason why. I feel like it's a responsibility and a privilege when somebody asks me to read for them, so I always try to make sure that they get a message from someone. Whether it's who they thought they were going to get a message from or not, it's not always. So in about 2 weeks, I'm going to do another reading for that individual. And hopefully get some information this time. And hopefully they're away from their apartment where all that spirit traffic was, and we could retry. So the point of this video really is just to tell you that it's okay to strike out. It's okay to be wrong. But when you're wrong, find out why you're wrong, address the issue, and try again. Don't just give up. This is really only the second time this has ever happened to me. And it's okay. It's okay that it happens. We have to address those facts every time. And then we have to move on from that. And that's what we're going to do. I always call this place the Jaws Village. It just reminds me of Jaws. I don't know why. I don't even think they had a fishing village. I don't remember. But it always just like reminds me of that. So I really like coming down here. And getting my mind together. And it's kind of happening now. And this is part of meditation, is talking about the problems that we have and how we're going to overcome them, coming up with a game plan, and getting things right. And right now, I'm going to go take a little more footage, and I got to get on with my day. I hope you like this video. Let's do one more round of shots around this stuff around here. Let's check it out.